distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the parade of the athletes in 36 sporting categories from the 32nd SEA Games 2023. Let's welcome our athletes.
Just over 6,000 athletes have taken part in these games, participating in 584 events across those 36 sports. We're going to acknowledge also the crucial role of volunteers, almost 7,000 of them at these games.
From the sports competition of the 11 country members around Southeast Asia.
It's 11 member nations of the SEA Games: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos,
Vietnam,
Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Timor-Leste and Vietnam.
And 114 bronze. Kingdom of Thailand, total medals 312 with 108 gold, 96 silver and 108 bronze.
Thailand dominated a number of sports, including athletics, in terms of gold medals. Also did very well in jiu-jitsu and golf.
Indonesia, total medals 276, 87 gold, 80 silver and 109 bronze.
Cambodia has finished fourth on the medal count with a total of 282 medals. Extremely proud of their place on the medal table.
Total medals 282 with 81 gold, 74 silver and 127 bronze.
58 gold for the Philippines. Nations.
The Philippines, total
coming into the stadium now,
with 58 gold,
by Brunei,
silver and 160
debuted in 1977. That's Myanmar, coming in now, 1959.
Singapore, total medals 157.
Singapore, one of the original nations
64 bronze.
In the Southeast Asian Peninsula Games. We've heard such a wonderful performance from Singapore in the pool, 22 gold medals.
Malaysia, total medals 176, 34 gold, 45 silver and 97
Malaysia,
bronze.
then Malaya, also one of the original nations in the SEAP Games.
Myanmar, total medals 114 with 21 gold, 25 silver.
Our next hosts, Thailand, making their way in. In a sense, the Games coming home to Thailand. It was their initiative back in 1958 which triggered the start of the Southeast Asian Peninsula Games the very next year, and then every 2 years.
60 bronze.
Multiple hosts have Thailand been.
Brunei Darussalam, total medals 9 with 2 gold, 1 silver, 6 bronze.
Little flags there of Timor-Leste or East Timor. Recent additions to the Southeast Asian Games family in 2003. And of course, Cambodia, very early entries into the regional games as well. 1961. $282 medals for the hosts.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vietnam just in front of them.
The 32nd Southeast
top
Asian
of
Games
the medal table
of outstanding athletes of 2023. The athletes
136 gold for Vietnam.
All those who have won medals for their respective countries and have shown value, pride, and joy in their accomplishment. They have also created a special bond with other great athletes while sharing technical experiences. These qualities indicate sportsmanship, friendship, and solidarity. Sports live in peace.
A lot of really interesting sports on display at these games, including Pencak Silat. 22 events in that. Indonesia grabbed a good share of the gold medals there, but Malaysia and Vietnam also had 4 each. The sport of petanque, which had its origins in France. Thailand, who took out 2 titles in the men's and women's and mixed events. Laos winning 3 events also. Thailand and the Philippines shared the spoils in taekwondo principally. Indonesia in tennis. And the dignitaries really loving this moment. Cambodia did well in the traditional boat race events. And the triathlon, duathlon, aquathon races. Individual and mixed events in that sport. Cambodia picked up a couple of gold medals there. The Philippines with 3. Some wonderful volleyball played here at these games. 4 events, with 2 indoor and 2 beach volleyball events. Thailand won the women's indoor and beach. Indonesia took the equivalent men's categories. Vovinam, Vietnamese martial arts sport, was actually dominated by Cambodia with 10 gold medals. We'll hear a little bit more about that later in the ceremony. Sport of wushu, 9 countries won gold medals in wushu, 6 going to both Indonesia and Vietnam, but 2 victories also for Singapore, with Joan Lim and Kimberly Ong taking out their respective Gaoshu and Gunshu events. As we know, table tennis is widely played at a high level throughout Southeast Asia. Singapore finished with some excellent results. Their 4 gold medals topping the count in the sport. And hello to all the volunteers. These events do not happen without their smiling, enthusiastic presence. I've been very fortunate indeed to go to many games around the world, and the volunteers here are right up there with the best I've ever seen in terms of their attitude, their helpfulness, their straight-up politeness, and their enjoyment of what they were doing. Very early they were gathered around ground floor outside the stadium, very excited to be taking part tonight and to be thanked in this way. A very genuine spirit of volunteerism in this country,
ladies and gentlemen,
shown by all these young people mainly.
The volunteers of the 32nd SEA Games. Volunteers are the DNA of the game. These volunteers have contributed hugely to the success of the 32nd Southeast Asian Games by dedicating and committing their time to active work with their commitment, dedication, patience, and perseverance. They are young men and women who took the time to study the important value of the sporting event and are able to comprehend and embrace good experiences to help our society. Thank you, peace. Sports. Live in peace.
គណៈអធិបតីភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសជាទីគោរពនិងជាទីមេត្រីខ្សែវីដេអូខ្លីដែលនៅបង្ហាញជូននាពេលបន្តិចទៀតនេះ សពបញ្ជាក់អំពីអនុស្សាវរីយ៍ដ៏វិសេសវិសាលរបស់កីឡាករកីឡាការិនីដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងមហាព្រឹត្តិការណ៍កីឡាអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍លើកទី32ឆ្នាំ2023ដ៏មានអត្ថន័យនិងបង្ហាញអំពីវីរភាពទឹកចិត្តមោះមុតអង្អាចក្លាហានដើម្បីដណ្ដើមស្នាដៃនាំយកមេដាយជូនជាតិមាតុភូមិរបស់ខ្លួន
It's just so wonderful to see so many of the volunteers here. A lot of the athletes from countries other than Cambodia, many of them have had to return home. The volunteers are really making the show in this moment at least.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following video is the activities of the athletes who participated in this meaningful event of the 32nd Southeast Asian Games 2023. They have trained relentlessly, have shown their heroism and courage to overcome all obstacles ahead and bring the medals to their respective homeland. We want to remember this sacrifice and in return show the support and respect they deserve with all our hearts.
Difficult job cutting the highlights of 12 days of competition down to just a few minutes, but that's what we're going to see in a moment as the volunteers take their place. They don't get much more than a uniform and a water bottle, but they give so much more. Lovely to see a wider shot of this venue. The stadium really is quite spectacular, architecturally unique, and it has done the job superbly. The ceremonies, athletics. We'll be here for many years to come. Many great events will be held here at Morodok. Getting the sense that every volunteer who was involved has been able to make it here this evening, not wanting to miss the occasion, and we can understand that. So, around 7,000, we're told, assisted these games. be able to roll these highlights shortly as the volunteers take their positions. This took a bit longer than everyone expected. That's okay. I'll yet to see a ceremony run to time. Exactly.